Yeah, hello there. This is Trailrider 570. We're going to be doing something to my Ranger here, my Polaris 570 Ranger. I'm going to be installing a set of driving lights on the front of it, and they're kind of going to be put on not like you normally would put them on. This is how I would recommend you install them, because down the line, right here, I got a light bar coming. It's going to sit in here. So my other set of lights are going to angle so they're shooting kind of off into the trail, not straight ahead. So because I'm going to have a light bar to do that. So we're going to be doing that in this video here. This is my first how-to video because I typically don't do a whole lot of these, so I'm like everybody else, and I'm my own cameraman, so you have to bear with me on that part. But we'll get everything set up here in a few, and we'll get going at it. So thanks a lot for watching in, and we'll see you in a few. Yeah, right now what we're doing, these are the lights I'm installing on it right here. They're LED lights. I'm putting a bracketry on. They give you 2 washers and 1 lock nut. But I'm going to assume, because I'd rather have the lock nut holding the light onto the unit than on this bracket. So we're going to be installing, and the only issue with this kit, unfortunately, is they don't give you really good instructions with it, so you have to bear with me. This is the other light, by the way. Let's see here, I'm going to get a flat washer. And a lot of this I'm just going by, and I already see an issue. That's kind of an interesting issue. Right here, our bolt's got to go in there before we put it on. So I got to take that one back off. But we ain't got nothing tight yet, so we're all cool there. We're going to put that on there. Like, whoop. It's got a nut in here that's on a little track. And it slides back and forth, back and forth. That's so you can adjust from side to side. I'm going to have to center punch and drill 2 new holes. Even though the bumper, if any of you that's got a 570 already knows, the bumper is already set up to put driving lights. But we're going to, I'm going to end up having to drill a different hole because of my placement where I want to place them on it. So it's no big deal. You take a drill and you take a bit. In a few minutes we got the holes in there. Okay, we're gonna pull that back off so we can get this bolt stuck in here. And I found these lights on eBay. Honestly, I've already changed I've already going to modify the wiring, put different eyelets on it to fit the unit. That's why there's a wiring kit here. So, but let's see here. See there in this here we can. Let's see here. Maybe we got to go. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. like I say, no freaking instruct. There we go. Hey, they fit just like that. Now it looks right. I'm far from an expert. I do this stuff as the average person would do it. I'm not doing it as a, even though I used to do this stuff, I guarantee you it'll be, you know, it'll be done good and properly. It won't be just cobbled together, but I used to work on these 8 years. That's why I ended up with a Polaris, by the way. Polaris and Can-Ams and stuff like that I used to service. So I worked for a dealership, a big dealership here in Michigan. So but we get these done. I'm just going to center them. And believe it or not, if you guys are out there, go to an auto store. These are like 25 bucks. These are the handiest little thing. I keep one right in my pocket. I've always have. I've done this for years. I kept a little crescent wrench in my pocket. Just because. And it's the handiest thing. It's the best money you'll ever spend. It doesn't take a whole lot of room in your pocket. Actually, I got 3 of these wrenches. So we'll make sure our angles are good. While I'm sitting here cranking this down, I better kind of get my angle right here. There we go. Excuse my runny nose. I'm in my garage and it's kind of not summer yet, as they say. Okay. What I have to do is when it gets tonight, after it gets dark in here in the garage, I'll have to, there they are. And you notice, well, they're both the wires are on the same side. You think they would, oh well. No big deal. Okay, I gotta get a drill and a bit, then we'll set up for that. So, see you in a few. I got to put some ends on some wiring here. Yeah, what I've done, these are the original bolt holes here for your set of driving lights, if you use, I'm assuming their style. I drew a line through the center, and then I measured 1.5 inches. They're 3 inches apart, 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches. So then now I'll drill a hole with my bit here. And so we can put the lights on. I do have a center punch in that, so I can mark it. There we go. Now we'll take a bit, and then we'll drill it the size of the bolts that I need to drill out to. Where did I put them? Oh, right here, dude. They're in the thing. I got a step built here that I got, so go to the second step. And well, you know it, I gotta change the battery packs. That's the problem with leaving them out here in a cold building. The cold just takes the juice right out of them. Let's see what we got her the right size. Here comes the first light. See how it looks in there. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to mount them so that they're facing outboard. I'm not going to have them facing in. They're going to be facing outboard a little bit. I don't want to have them straight. I want to have them angled. You'll still get coverage here, but we'll get on the edge of the trail more. Plus, I'll have a light bar down here. So that's my way of thinking. That's how I want to do them. So that's what we're going to do. This is going to be the hard part because I know they intend for you. They kind of like you to take the bumper off, but I got a winch on it. I don't want to undo everything. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Magnet time. I'll be right back with you after I get it mounted to a battery. But what I'm gonna do is I'm hooking into my existing wiring up on the panel. So I want to go to a smaller end, and these are actually a lot better end than these cheap things, so we're changing them out. I've already got the wires bared for it and everything else, so let's see here. I'm just trying to find me one more. Alright, I'm quick put these ends on off camera here. They go on just like the you just saw there, nothing fancy. And this light kit I got, I will enclose a link to it. It's got a built-in fuse, inline fuse right on it, so you don't have to worry about running the fuse for it. It's already in the harness. Show you here in a second now that I got them done. This is the wiring harness for it right here. Obviously this is a switch. Right there's a switch that's going to go in the dash. But this is a wiring harness for it. Then right here, these are your connectors. These are your wires for your lights. So I just got to figure out. I'm going to run it all down this side here, I believe. Or should I run it down this side? Because I got plenty of wire. I'm going to run it down this side. I'm going to run this out. When I get done here, I will be tie wrapping everything. We're just going to hook everything in. Get it hooked in, we'll hook it in. We're going to run both wires. I should probably do that first thing here. These are your light wires, obviously. So we're going to run both of them. We get them hooked in. And they are color coded. You got a red and a black, so make sure you hook them up accordingly. That one's in. I got like 1,000 tie wraps here, so this will get done tie wrap really. That side's hooked in. Here comes this side. Got our black wire here to black and red to red. There, black is on. And they're insulated connectors, so you don't have to worry about, I mean, they do give you heat shrink if you want to put them on it, but I don't plan on going in water that deep. There we go. Then we can just go ahead and run this wire down underneath here. Because obviously it's a lot more than what you need, but I don't want to cut the harness, so we just I'll just hide it underneath here with some tie wraps right now. Got some tie wraps right here. Every time I go to the store, I buy tie wraps. Now I'll just hide the excess underneath here. I'll just kind of loop it and hide it. I saw these and I figured, well, all the black that's in the front end, it would it looked pretty cool that way. So that's my reasoning for getting all black ones. These are 4-inch lights, auxiliary lights, so you can put them on a Jeep or a car or whatever you want to put them on as well. Kind of a universal kit. We're going to cut that up there. Get that up there and cut that. Just like so. Then I got a wire that's anchored here. So we're going to come over and catch that with this wire. And when I'm running this wire too, I'm running it where it's not going to be touched on anything. See there, then, like that, out of the way. Just like that. Put the grill in there and you never even know it. Yeah, a lot of people, I don't know, if you get new to the 570s, these grills are removable to clean, for cleaning your radiator. There we go. Now, I've got to, there's a relay for these light wires right here. We're almost done. This is going to go quick now. This relay here, I got an anchor in there. I'm going to get a screw and I'm going to attach it. I might even attach it right on the ground wire right there. My ground boss right there. So let's see if I can get you guys up here where you can see where I'm working at now. I'm trying a new tripod here, so bear with me. But anyway, you can see in here, I'm going to go take this tab and I'm going to put this right on this ground, right like that. That's a good place for it. And then we'll just take a wrench here, take her loose. This is the main ground for electrical right here. So we'll just take that off. This is a lock nut, it's on here, so, you know, I could go get creative and go get a ratchet and a socket, but by the time you get all that over here, I could have it done. I'm trying to make this, obviously, I'm doing this as if it was, I was doing this for a customer. So we want to make it look neat. I've seen guys put these lights in, and what they do is they just tie wrap the switch up overhead. They don't even mount it in the dash. Well, that's kind of stupid to me, but everything's gonna be done properly. I don't, this is my unit, and it's a big investment. This is almost $20,000 sitting here, so we kind of want to make sure that it's wired and wired properly. That means fuses and everything else. So this one I need a. This is when I need a, what do you call them? Cameraman. I am taking applications for cameraman. Your pay is I give you free technical help on your side-by-side. Just joking. Just joking. We're almost there. Well, that's a long bolt. See, I'm screwing myself right now because I could have put one of my ground wires on there. Okay, let's see here. Can't set you guys up in here a little better, so I got a free hand here. If I used my other camera, it's magnetic. Okay, we're gonna do that because right here, put my camera up here and see what I'm doing. Because right here in this harness here, there's a black ground wire right here. I might as well take that back off and put that right on there. Take it all back off. Then my positive, I got to get creative. That's where that's got to go. I could have ordered up, they got the connectors for these. You think they would just give you one or two when you buy the unit and, you know, throw in your toolkit, but no, they want you to buy them. And this is going to be a real-time video, so I'm not going to edit it down. You're going to see me screw up and everything else. And you're going to, however long the video is, that's how long it took me to put this in. So, right there. Actually, I'm going to put him behind there. Sandwich that wire right there. Then put this back on. We got the big thaw. We got supposedly going to get a major snowstorm here, and maybe an inch of snow. California's getting all of it, so that's why I understand it. I think what I could do for my battery wire is, well, I'm just going to do it right. I'm just going to tap into the positive. Then when I get done, I gotta clean up all this wiring. There it is. See, this wire here, this is for the switch. So I gotta try to get this. I may end up putting a switch on this side over here. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get this wire run through here. Just like so. Then I can reach my switch to plug it in. But then we gotta get, this is our positive wire, so I gotta get my pliers here. No, I got it. I had them on. Must put them back. I got a bad habit of putting stuff back in the old toolbox. Maybe that didn't put them back. $2 to find my, whoever finds my pliers. Right here, right in front of my eyeballs. Okay, we gotta pull this off. So I can get in there. That I will, I think, use a socket for. Let's see here. I believe I got it. I just can't believe I just did that. Dropped that right on the frame. I'll be right back with you guys. Give me a minute. Okay, we got her. I don't know. It's my socket stuck somewhere in there, so we're just gonna. I always got an extra 1/4 inch of everything. So right now I'm hooking up my positive wire. So technically, put a fuse and plug that switch in. These lights should come on. That's how close it is. This is a 10 millimeter. And then I figured out where everybody, everybody says they lose their 10 millimeters. Well, I lost mine. So if you guys got my 10 millimeter, I'll need a 10 millimeter. We'll just throw the old 10 millimeter wrench on it. Snug her up. There. Let's see how close I am. That's exactly a 10 millimeter, guys. Now I'll get my pliers and pull that rubber back up over there. Here. Come on, get over there. There we go. This post's getting kind of busy. few minutes here because I'm getting close. I'm going to follow the existing wiring harness down here and tie wrap the wiring to it. Go down to the wiring harness. It's already anchored to the frame here. One wire, I'll cut the tails off when we get done here. We have another tie wrap right here. See, this wiring here is going to go right over there. Then I'll hide the extra wiring in the unit. There's two. Keep going back table, and I got tie wraps right here for me. See how we got this extra harness, this loop here? What I'll do is I'm going to end up hiding it behind everything here. End up hiding it back in here. Make it look a little neater. Just like so. And we'll put a tie wrap there. Does that look better? That's so neat. Sweet neat. Just like that. And I'm gonna take this wire and this, and I'm gonna hook these together right over here. Only because they give you so much, these harnesses are geared for cars and stuff, so that way just, rather than modifying the wire by shortening it, we just neaten it up there. It's like so. And we'll get some pliers, cutters here. We'll cut off the tails. There we go. They give you a fuse. I'm going to go ahead and hook that fuse in. Unless this is a spare. Let's see what we got underneath here. Yep, they give you a spare fuse. So there's already a fuse in it, so they give you two fuses. These are 10 amp fuses, so they give you an extra one, which is kind of nice. Nice of them to do that. I'm going to put a tie wrap right there on that fuse wire though. In a minute we gotta go inside and I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the hole in the dash for the switch. Well guys, there they are. It's all hooked in. Everything's as neat as you can get it in here with all the wiring it's getting in here, but it's all in. So now we got the switch here. You look on the garage door, you can see the glow. Turn it off, turn it on. There's the driving lights. They're off, they're on. What I'll probably do is I'm going to turn them out a little bit so they catch. They're concentrating in that one area. I'm going to try to get it so that they get in the outer, but I will adjust them in as off camera. So thanks a lot guys for watching this video and following on, and I will see you guys on the next one, and God bless and goodbye. I have to hurry up. My battery's going because of the cold. So, see you later.